Students, in this video we are going to watch linear equation in two variables, how to solve the linear equations. So what is the standard form of a linear equation? That is ax plus by plus c is equal to 0. Now we have a two equation. So equation 1 is px plus qy, which is equal to p minus q. The second equation qx minus py, which is equal to p plus q. Now we are going to solve this two equation. I'm going to take elimination method. So there are three methods as we know: substitution method, elimination method, and cross multiplication method. In this sum, elimination method will be more easier to solve this equation. So let us think about how to eliminate. Look at the coefficients px, qx, qy, and py. So let us multiply the equation 1 by p and equation 2 by q. So let us start first. Equation 1, multiply equation 1 by p, which gives us p square x plus p square x plus pqy, which is equal to p times p minus q. And let us give this as equation number 3. Equation 2 multiplied by q, which gives us q square x, that is q square x plus pqy minus pqy, which is equal to q times p plus q. Equation number 4. Look at the coefficients of y plus pq and minus pq. So we will add equation 3 plus equation 4, which gives us p square plus q square into x q square into x plus pqy and minus pqy will get cancelled, which is equal to, now since we are adding the equation, let us have p times p minus q plus q times p plus q. So let us simplify this equation. We have p square plus q square plus x is equal to, let us have p into p square, p into p square minus p into q, pq minus pq plus pq, q into p is pq again, plus q square. So let us think about it. It is what are the terms are getting cancelled here? So we are getting cancelled, that is p minus pq and plus pq are getting cancelled. Let us have equation p square plus q square x. So we have p square plus q square x, which is equal to p square minus p square plus q square again. So which is p square plus q square. So then x is equal to 1. P square plus q square divided by p square plus q square, which gives us x is equal to 1. So we got the value of x. Now let us substitute x value in any one of this equation. I am going to substitute in equation 1. Substitute in equation 1 means we are getting as p into 1 plus qy, which is equal to p minus q. So let us qy is equal to p minus q minus p. P minus p will get cancelled. Qy is equal to q. So we are getting as qy, which is equal to minus q So y is equal to minus 1. So we solve the equation y is equal to minus 1. So the solution of the equation is x is 1 and y is minus 1. So 1 comma minus 1 is the solution of the equation. Is it clear? Let us move on to the next equation in the similar way. So we have the second set of equation. Ax plus by equal to c. Bx plus ay which is equal to 1 plus c. I think let us solve this equation by cross multiplication or elimination method again. Okay, so even you can do with the cross multiplication method as well. Okay, I will explain this one in a cross multiplication method. So let us start how to do the cross multiplication method. First we have to bring it to the standard form like ax plus by minus c which is equal to 0. Then the next equation has become bx plus ay which is minus 1 plus c which is equal to 0. So we are having two equations. Let us solve this both the equation for x and y. So we are going to solve it by cross multiplication method. So let us take x, and even a cross multiplication method I am using a shortcut method. I am not using the formula. So how to start with? First you have to remember this where we have to start. We have to start first with the coefficient of y. So coefficient of y is b. Then we have to go to the coefficient of the constant term, and then we have to go for the coefficient of x. Right? And then once again we have to come back to the coefficient of y. Got it? So let us start now. What is the coefficient of x is, y is? Coefficient of y will be written as here. The next step, coefficient of y is b, then the constant term is minus c, then the coefficient of x is a, again the constant coefficient of y is b. Let us move on to the next one. The coefficient of y is a, the constant term is minus of 1 plus c, and then the coefficient of x is b, and then coefficient of y is a. So let us do the cross multiplications. So in the cross multiplication what we need to do is first we multiply b into minus. Similarly we have to multiply this. Okay, so now let us start that. X divided by, we have x and y and also 1 constant. Okay, let us have it x divided by minus b into 1 plus c. So can we write it as minus b into 1 plus c is minus b minus bc, and minus of, this is minus into plus minus ac, so that it will become minus ac. We can reduce one step here. Here I'm writing little length here. So let us move on to the y value. Minus b into c minus bc, minus of already we have minus into a, correct? Minus of minus has become plus. So a times 1 plus c, and then we are writing the constant term now. So in the constant term a into a square, and minus b square. So let us write it as a square minus b square. So let us see that x divided by this one, which is equal to, this is equal to this. So now let us equate the equation. So the first one is x divided by and then y, then the constant term similar way. Okay, so what is the value of x? X is minus b minus BC. Simplify that. Plus minus of minus will become plus AC. Then Y has become minus BC plus A plus AC. And then 1 is equal to A square minus B square. Okay. Let us equate that the value x is equal to this much and then y is equal to. Now this is, as we know that x is equal to y is equal to 2, meaning is what? X is also equal to 2 and then y value is also equal to 2. So therefore we are going to equate this both the all three variables. Now we are getting it x divided by, so x divided by a so x divided by minus b minus bc plus ac, which is equal to 1 divided by a square minus b square. So we got it. Then the second set of equation is nothing but so y is equal to the y divided by minus bc plus ac, which is equal to 1 divided by a square plus b square. Now let us find out the value of x. X is equal to the cross multiplication. The numerator has become minus b minus bc plus ac. Let us think about ac minus bc. C is common. I'm taking outside c. A minus b and minus b divided by a square minus b square. So let us have a square minus b square here. So which is equal to a square minus b square. The answer is x is equal to c into a minus b by c. Then what about y? Y is all equal to this minus bc plus ac. C is common again. C is taken outside. A minus b plus a divided by a square minus b square. So the value of x is equal to x times c minus a minus b divided by a square minus b square, or c into a minus b plus a divided by a square. Even you can leave it as ac minus bc minus b divided by a square minus b square. Here also we can leave it as ac plus a minus bc plus divided by a square minus b square. We can leave it in the previous step also. Is it any doubt? Next we are going to see the third sum, which is a special equations, set of special equations. Look at that, what is special in this equation. We see the coefficient of x, 152x minus 378y, which is equal to minus 74, minus 378x plus 152y, which is equal to minus 604. If you see that the coefficient of x is equal to the coefficient of y in the next equation, second equation. Similarly, the coefficient of y in the first equation is the coefficient of x in the second equation. So, if you think about the equations are in this format, there's the coefficient, look at this, coefficient of x and y are equal. This coefficient of y and x are equal. If it is in that case, we can use a special method. What we are going to do is, we are not going to use substitution method or cross multiplication method. We are trying to eliminate the variables x or y. But we are not directly doing it by multiplying by 378 or 152. Let us use the some other method, that is add equation 1 and 2. So let us try. What is equation 1 plus equation 2? Equation 1 plus equation 2, which gives us, if you see 170 equation 1 plus 2, which gives us 152 minus 378, which is equal to minus 226 minus 226x minus 378 plus 152 again, that is also minus 226y, which is equal to minus 74 minus 604 will become minus 706 minus 678 678. Let us divide throughout the equation by 226, because if you see 226 times 3 will be equal to what? 8 and 7 6 678, correct? So let us divide by 226. Let us divide throughout the equation by minus 226. That means, which gives us x plus y, which is equal to 3. So let us take it as equation number 3. And next we are thinking about, let us subtract equation 1 minus equation 2. So equation 1 minus equation 2, which gives us, that is 152x minus of, let us think about, if it is a minus, I have to change the sign, it has become plus, this has become minus, and this has become plus 604. Now it is 152 plus 378, which is equal to 530x, and minus 378 minus 152, which is equal to minus 530y, which is equal to minus 74 plus 604, that is equal to again 530. See that now the common factor is 530. Divide throughout the equation by 530. Divide by 530, which gives us x minus y. X minus y is equal to 1. We got equation number 4. Give the name as equation 4. Now look into equation 3 and 4. X plus y equal to 3 and x minus y equal to 1. Let us add equation 3 plus 4. So now we are adding equation 3 plus equation 4, which gives us 2x, which is equal to 4. X is equal to 4 by 2, which is 2. Substitute in any one of the equation. Substitute in equation 3. That is x plus y equal to 3. X is 2. 2 plus y, which is equal to 3. Y equal to 1. So what is the solution of this equation is x equal to 2 and y equal to 1, 2, 1. See, in this, if you adopt the method elimination by multiplying the first equation by 152, second equation by 378, it will be a more complications of multiplication. 378 into 152, 604 into 378, a very big multiplication comes. This method will applicable, only one thing we have to remember, this method will be applicable only for the numbers which is, this is 152x. See, it is 152x and here it has 152y. So here 152y. Similarly, minus 378y minus 378x. Then only we can apply this method. Thank you for watching.